of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that.
I cannot remember nights, I cannot remember days, I cannot remember waves, I cannot remember shit, probably won't remember this. It took a lot of work. Hey, thanks to snacking and napping and rapping, now I ain't got a word. Now I can vacay and party and just be a shitbag. 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 Posters for Molly Water. Blue people puppy named Pollywag. Bougie Lil Redbone ain't got no ass. She like Versace and Prada bags. Pricey, she draped up in shopping tag. Icy, her land nigga rock the ass. Slipped and almost let him knock her ass. Look up, now King Doctor got her ass. She need a pop up on body bag. A chick cost me and no clips frosty, but I'm young and black with a big cock, so she can't see me keep her lips on. Hey, and all I do is show off to go on so I can get this door. Show off to go on so I can get this door. Hey, show off to go on so I can get this door. And so on and so on. Hey, it took a lot of naps. Sleeping cause fools don't know how to rap. Shit back for rappers who try to test. Sources say the scene was quite grotesque. Trying to be king while I crown a jester. Satin silk kind of the goose feather. You wanna be king but you still a peasant. I taught your wife how to cook a pheasant. Close out the kitchen, you get the essence. Gold on my skin when she kissed the necklace. Rapping nowadays ain't no shit reflection. This how they sound if you get the message. Hey, it took a lot of work. Hey, thanks to snacking and napping and rapping, now I ain't got a word. Now I can vacay and party and just be a shitbag. 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 It took a lot of work. Hey, thanks to snacking and napping and rapping, now I ain't got a word. Now I can vacay and party and just be a shitbag. 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 Toasting up to never giving a fuck. My whole life exposed, living corrupt. Baby showers at the gentleman's club. Smacking booty, throwing Benjamins up. No freak the blacks like the Middleton up. No shit bag at the credit union. Walk in the courtroom, hella zooted. Middle finger to your institution. I said lean daiquiris and draping juice on. Sauce dripping, I became a soup dripping. Two door for short, yeah, crazy cool. Top to show the Betty Boop. My life is a movie. Let's get the bloopers. I should write a novel, publish attribution. Bag it down, need her ass at night. Take her on a flight and leave her in Hawaii. Go and find her little sister ass and try. Damn, I'm shit baggery at its finest. A douchebag because I had to put up with you bags. And look, it took a lot of work. Hey, just snacking and napping and rapping. Now I ain't got a word. Now I can vacay and party and just be a shitbag. 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 It took a lot of work. Thanks to snacking and napping and rapping, now I ain't got a word. Now I can vacay and party and just be a shitbag. 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 I got the sauce, baby. I got the sauce, baby. I got the sauce, baby. Yeah. I got the sauce, baby. Yeah. I got the sauce. I got the sauce, baby. I got the sauce.
You got the sauce in this bitch. Let me get this mic up.
I got the sauce.
Y'all niggas need to hear me right now. Cause we got the sauce in this bitch. You dig? You already know what time it is, man.
Sipping the sauce.
Yeah. I got a whole can of that shit over here, you dig?
I got the sauce.
But it's about that time, you know what it is. It's 1 a.m. in the motherfucking morning. And your boys is back on the airwaves, you feel me? It is.
Y'all up? I know y'all up tonight, man.
They better be up.
This shit going down in the city. So I know y'all up tonight.
Right. So, if you ain't awake, this your motherfucking wake-up call. Wake up! What they say on Kanye West's album? Wake up! Columbus, wake up! What the fuck you doing? What the fuck going on?
Wake the fuck up.
It's your boy, Juan Rhymes, Be Easy. Back again, Ape Shizz Radio. Doing what we do live for the city. And only for the city because we love you. We love you so much. We love you so much.
For sure.
and if I can get this shit to quit buffering and doing what it's doing, we go ahead and get right to business. And
let's jump right into it.
The hottest thing trending right now is the Buckeyes. Our boys here, we are victorious today, 1-0.
Yeah.
1-0 in this. Where's the motherfucking bell? You got the bell?
It's over there, bro. It's over there where you at. Hey,
bell here. Like I said, we are 1-0, motherfucking 0.
Good day for college football.
College football at its finest. The season
We
opener.
are officially back.
Oh yeah.
College football.
Oh yeah. And y'all should have known what was up. Florida Atlantic. Who the fuck are they?
Hey, somebody who thought they could probably put a dent in them Buckeyes, but
they got dented.
Yeah,
they got dented on. They got dented on.
They got ran through.
Now let's talk about the game here. Because honestly, I didn't have the privilege of seeing the full thing.
I ain't really watched too much of the game either. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
But
I pretty much was keep up with the score. So
you know me, I can't miss whether the full game or the highlights of the boys getting down. You know what I'm saying? Because we get on the field and we do what we do like no other team. And the score, ladies and gentlemen, I know y'all all seen it, 45-21. I got a problem with that. And you're not a real Buckeye fan if you only got a problem with that score. Because we should have downright mollywop shitted on these cats.
Tell you what, Penn State whooped up on the team they played, man.
But that's Penn State, though. We ain't worried about them Nittany Lions, though.
The score was 79-7.
Oh.
Now, we should have did some shit like that, which I ain't hating on my Buckeyes. We won. A win is a win.
Yeah, true.
A W column, a W in a W column is a W in a W column. So
but you already know how they try to slaughter us when it comes to the college playoffs.
Penn State is making a statement early. So what I'm saying is, Big Ten, wake up and get ready.
But most of the time, like season openers,
like Penn State, who's trying to make a statement right now.
You see, most of the
time
they
got something to prove.
Most of the time, in the beginning of the stage, like beginning of the season, you get that first like live scrimmage where it's like thud. It's like going live. You know what I'm saying? You do all this off-season, preseason preparation, practicing and all that leading up to this point where you get that live competition. So 45-21. It was good that we held them down. You know what I'm saying? What was it? 35-6? So that was 2 off drip. A touchdown? Okay. Would you let these cats come away with a fucking 2-point conversion?
Hey, at the end of the day, man, a win is a win. Whether we win by 10 or win by 2, a win is a win. I mean,
So
people are really up on the spreads and what Vegas say and what the spread should be with the numbers and shit like that, man. But at the end of the day, a win is a win. And as long as we in a win column and we not losing, we on our way to that championship.
Now that is true. But it's just how it has to be done.
Yeah, I know, because
and being the team that we are, the most hated on, you know what I'm saying, it really is, you know what I'm saying, OSU versus the world. And you already know with wins like this, the media already talking. We got a brand new team, we got a brand new coaching staff. So is this something that can be overlooked or something that should be reviewed? Because we still got a long season ahead of us, and with a team like Cincinnati that we coming up against next,
bro, that's the beginning of the season. We not nowhere near panicking right now.
For a team like Florida Atlantic to come in and put 21 up on us, says that there's a chink somewhere in the defense.
We're nowhere near panicking because he could have sat down first and second string and put third string in, and the points could have came in that way. Because in the beginning of the game, we whooping their ass off top, so. That could have switched up, what I'm saying, for the coach trying to get a feel of his second and third string, too. So I understand that. So, like I said, right now, we ain't nowhere near the panic button. Don't touch the panic button. We ain't nowhere near there. You know what I'm saying? So, when we start seeing teams that can potentially put points up with us and play defense with us, then we'll start putting up the panic button. Other than that, nah.
But see, like I said, you gotta look at the schedule we facing.
Yeah, but right now it's early.
It's early, but they hitting us hard early. Now Nebraska, on the other hand, I'm not too much worried about them. Neither Miami, Ohio. It's the next two games, Cincinnati and Indiana.
I mean, Cincinnati, yeah. I mean, what, Fickle? Okay, they got Fickle.
And Fickle was a former OSU.
Okay,
you know
yeah, I know. I understand.
You
all
already
that.
know he's got time under that head coach position.
That. We won that game. Let me tell you that. Future prediction, we won that game. I don't know what the point spread is. I can't tell you what that is, but
well, see, I predicted Florida, Atlanta.
We won that game.
Them only putting up 2. So when me looking at the score,
Nebraska, we won that game. I don't look until we start getting into the Big Ten, with teams that really make a difference, who really got a chance. I'm not worried about nobody else. We're not Michigan. We're not finna lose to no DeVry or no.
Hold on, he said DeVry. Them niggas got a team. You know something I don't know?
Look, all I know is a couple years ago they lost to a high school team. So.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
So we're not them.
They pretty much ran neck and neck with us today against their little squad. So
yeah, but
they want to know in the book too.
Yeah, but if you look at the first quarter stats and the first quarter scores, we wasn't like them because they was losing. They were losing at first quarter. We wasn't ever losing in the first quarter.
Yeah, that I did see.
Yeah,
but I'm just,
that was it's a whole
I'm just,
right
I'm happy with the dub. Trust me, I'm not complaining. It's just
a win is a win.
That win, I feel like with us being a 27.5 margin up of winning this game, we did cap on that. But it's just, I'm worried about the speculation of the committee of the college football.
The point spread pretty much and played itself out, man, because it was like 20-something points.
I mean, I'm still lost at the fact that we came in number 3, and I'm looking at our rank that we're number 5.
Hey, man, there's a lot of good teams out there. LSU playing good ball right now. Alabama playing good ball right now. I
ain't trying to hear that 18, man. I ain't trying to hear them.
It's the beginning stage, man. So we can't really say where OSU and other teams need to be at right now because nobody's really playing nobody. The only two teams that really playing each other right now was Auburn and Oregon. So
oh yes, and I predicted that game very well.
That was
I predicted Auburn was going to come away with that, and they did.
That was 2 teams that was ranked that played each other, man. So that game pretty could have went. Pretty much could have went either way, man. So that's one of those games. Pretty much every other game, was just a rinky-dink, big name school playing a small school.
Right. So I already see what you want, a bad guy. So I'm not gonna be the bad guy, and try to throw salt on my boys because that's something I would never do. But at the end of the day, a dub was a dub, 45-21. I wish it could have been a natural blowout, like somewhere up in the 60s and nothing. But like you said, a dub was a dub. When it comes to the college football committee, man, you got to consider everything because they look at everything.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. But when it comes to big name schools like OSU, I can see if we were Boise State. If we were Boise State, the matter of how you win, that's what matters. But the fact that it's OSU and it's a big name school, regardless, a win is a win. You remember when we had Tressel?
Right.
We didn't really win by that many big points like that when we had Tressel. We barely was winning by 10 points, couple touchdowns, 3 points. Shit like that when it came to Tressel, and we still had chances to go to the to the chip only because we didn't have any losses.
So when you say big names like that, this is what they look at.
Alabama,
so let me throw some names
Oklahoma,
at you with some college,
OSU,
some other scores around
Texas.
the NCAA, other games that ended. Let's say Texas Tech over Montana.
Okay, Texas is a big name school.
Okay, what about New Mexico over of course, Sam Houston State. Who the fuck are they?
Okay. Neither one of them are really big name schools like that. So who's next?
Okay, how about Middle Tennessee against Michigan?
Okay, Michigan won that game.
True. 21-40.
Okay.
You see how they trying to run that?
A win is a win.
Damn, Middle Tennessee. Y'all should have whooped they stanky asses.
That's pretty much a
and them niggas is ranked 7? What the fuck?
And that's a 2-touchdown win, so what's next?
Now you said LSU was on the board, and they did trample Georgia Southern 55-3.
LSU was a sleeper this year.
Missouri lost.
Who they lose to?
Wyoming, 31-37.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
Shout out to Wyoming.
Virginia versus Pitt.
Pittsburgh. Oh God, what score?
Okay, Virginia 30-14.
Huh? Virginia won.
Yes.
All right,
Virginia
shout out to
won.
West Virginia for beating Pittsburgh.
TCU over Arkansas Pine Bluff 39-7.
TCU
Yeah, TCU.
over.
Hey,
Okay,
you can't.
Hey,
I
man,
mean,
TCU, man, has been that one team, man, that's been slept on for the past at least 4 or 5 years. TCU has been breeding some nice running backs and some decent players, man.
Sacramento State versus Southern Oregon, 77-19.
What?
Did them niggas show up?
Wow.
Did Southern Oregon have a first string?
Wow.
Or they just got all thirds?
All right, what's next?
UNLV over Southern Utah. And I say they're over that because it is 6 minutes and 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Score 56-7.
Oh, well, UNLV should come out on top of that game. And UNLV,
Washington State over New Mexico State,
Yeah.
58-7. USC is kind of struggling right now.
Against who?
Fresno
Wow.
in the
Really?
third quarter,
Against
8:25.
What's
Fresno
the
got
score?
the ball. It's 13-7.
What? Who up?
USC they only up by 4.
Oh, wow.
By
USC.
4.
USC. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. If it's that close that late in the game.
After Reggie Bush and what was his name? With Sanchez, Mark Sanchez.
Yeah.
After Reggie Bush and Mark Sanchez, man, I don't know what happened to y'all, man. Y'all just, y'all ain't been the same since, man. Y'all need to get that back together. I don't know what's going on with y'all's football program over there, man. But
I actually don't see USC winning this game because if you let anybody dwindle that
USC,
long,
y'all done fell off, man.
you let anybody dwindle that long in the game,
man.
it's not going in your way. It's not going your way.
USC, tighten up, man. Tighten up.
Georgia over
Y'all
Vanderbilt,
wild, man.
30-6. You got who else? You got Northern Illinois over Illinois State, 24-10. Southern Miss over Alcorn. Who the fuck are y'all? 38-10.
Okay.
Baylor over Stephen F. Austin,
Okay.
56-17.
No
Old
surprise
Dominion. Y'all got a football team?
My job? Damn. Is that my job? Hold on. Let me find out we got a football team. Let me find out my job got a football team, Old Dominion. Shit. Let me find out I ain't getting no football tickets. Let me find out. Shit.
He said, I ain't coming in.
Shout out to my
today.
job, Old Dominion Freight Line. We move that freight for you. If you don't move it yourself, we move it for you.
You got
But
Southern
Miss.
Miss
Let me find out we got a football
over
team.
Arkansas State, 37-30. Kansas State over Nichols, 49-14. McNessie over Southern University, 34-28. Tennessee Tech overtime against Sanford,
What?
59 to
Against who?
58.
Stanford?
No, Sanford.
Oh,
Sanford,
and Son. Sanford and Son.
It's the big one. I'm coming home.
Oh, okay. Sanford and Son. Okay.
And they went home with a loss too. William and Mary. Who the fuck are these schools?
What is it? Peanut butter and jelly? Is that next?
William and Mary. As long as I've been tuned into the NCAA, I've never heard these motherfucking colleges.
I feel like the next school you're gonna say is peanut butter and jelly.
Now Everest. Everest is gonna have a team next.
That's right.
Hey, what are you doing? You sitting on the couch? You want to be athletic? Get your ass up, come to school, play football.
For real.
Mercer won. The first I ever heard of them was when they played against Alabama.
Yeah.
And they got
Mercer.
scraped.
Yeah, Mercer.
But they just beat Western Carolina 49-27.
Okay, man.
So I guess after you take an ass whooping, you're able to give an ass whooping. I guess.
Shout out to them.
Drake lost.
Ooh.
I know that they ain't happy in the 6. Them niggas got blew the fuck out by North Dakota.
Damn, Drake.
47-7.
I should have called Drake.
He should have came out there, please get this shit together for real.
For real.
But other than that, good day for football in the NCAA. Again, our boys come away.
Hey,
Dub
man,
on point.
Football season.
Yes.
It's
And
back.
I got my first game coming up September 7th. I'm looking to bring in my first victory.
Yeah.
So that's going to
Wildcats.
happen.
Shout out to them Wildcats.
That's going to happen. So South Columbus Bulldogs, I hope y'all ready. Y'all had all preseason to practice just like we did. I know how I'm training my boys. I hope y'all training hard because when y'all come to Yellow Field, it's ass whooping season.
Hey, man, it's football season. That's all I've been waiting on. You know, I love my NBA. I love my basketball. But football is what I live for. So
It's the American sport.
let's get
And this is Ape Shizz Radio. We holler at y'all in a few secs.
Yeah.
This It's the Legion.
I'm bouncing on them right now. Got me feeling awesome right now. Finna roll up some of that loud. Got a pack on me right now. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Tell the hater pipe down. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now.
It's the Legion.
Tell the hater pipe down.
No, I don't take no disrespect. Be sure they come at me correct, cause I be coming at your neck and I won't even break a sweat. Never thirsty for a bitch, cause I be out here chasing checks and I'm just stacking up this paper. I ain't got no time to flex. I mean right now, right now, right now. I'm so impatient, hit that loud. Now girl pipe down, no conversation, always good. Feeling myself, no masturbation, easy back. Hopped on this track, no hesitation. Gave my blood, sweat in my tears. That's dedication. Drilled my name right through the mud. My reputation past the lies. Brush off the rumors and allegation. But them haters not on my level. I'm levitating. I'm bouncing on them right now. Got me feeling awesome right now. Finna roll up some of that loud. Got a pack on me right now. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Tell the hater pipe down. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now.
It's the Legion.
Tell the hater pipe down.
I know I ain't great, I don't feel like I made it. I just been patiently waiting. Been writing my lyrics, my mind steady racing, but you can get left in the pavement. You play on my money and you get erased. No, we is not playing for keeps. You diss on the gang and you get a taste. We knocking you right off your feet. The hard on my grind, been stacking my cheese so I can go come in your beast. If we in the race and you keeping pace, then I'ma go ever with speed. Cause my team gon' win, no, we don't do friends, no, we will not fall to defeat. And y'all playing buddy. Oh, your niggas so tough, but y'all acting funny. What's the root to the game? No lovey-dovey. And she know I got money, she wanna fuck me. I don't want all the fame, I just want the money. I just stack up my cheddar and keep it coming. And they probably don't know my name. When I say it, I bet they respect the game. I just quit my job, no, we are not the same. I'ma roll this like words and respect the day.
I'm bouncing on them right now. Right now. Got me feeling awesome right now. Right now. Finna roll up some of that loud. Got a pack on me right now. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Tell the hater pipe down. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now.
It's the Legion.
Tell the hater pipe down. I'm bouncing on them right now. I'm bouncing on them right now.
Pray now, I'm about to go off on the track. I'ma go to the beat, I'm a boss of the trap. High rolls on my feet from a cough in the sack. You know I'm a beast, now cross gonna snap. I'm a dog when I rap. Looking at your crew, man, all of them cats. Snakes in the grass, man, all of them rats. And I swear when I slap, man, all of them clap. You don't want fights now, you bust pipe now. Swear I'm about to turn the fucking upside down. Swear you about to end up in the trunk right now. When I put this thing out, they go up like bam. Boston on them, leveled up Boston on them. Gotta pack it out loud and I'ma cough it on them. As we say around here, I'ma cross it on them. I toss $10,000 and a coffin on them. Back to the strip though, pack in the pit though. Leaning up the window in the back with a pistol. Stacks, forget those straps, give a spit though. Back in the fifth though, that shit bro.
Bouncing on them right now. Got me feeling awesome right now. Finna roll up some of that loud. Got a pack on me right now. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Tell the hater pipe down. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now.
It's the Legion.
Tell the hater pipe down. I'm bouncing on them right now. I'm bouncing on them right now.
I know you gonna dig this.
Run the track.
Foreplay, don't play, I do what I do, say get lit like an eighth, it's a gas and some Douce. This is foreplay. I ain't got nothing to say. Baby, this is foreplay. Listen, hello Jay, like the letter. Remember me? I spoke on how you walked in your stilettos. Majestically moving, should be walking on rose petals. I can't lie, I dropped to one knee for you. If I was that type of guy, I'm the type that's fly, animalistic characteristics, killing that boom boom softly. Call forensics, I'm making sure your neighbors hear this. They know my name like I paid them a visit. No, I can't stop, won't stop. Now that I'm in this, I feel stupendous. My thrust tremendous. You begged me not to stop before I started, you done finished. I beat you like the heart of an amateur at the scrimmage. And if my phone ring, I won't answer until we're finished. Beat you like those that keep going, you're going till you're gone. And if my fighting your fingertips is sticking out your tongue, gripping your nipples, making your areolas lunge. You're already here, might as well have you for lunch. You're already here, might as well. Baby, this is foreplay. I ain't got nothing to say. Don't let words get in the way. Don't let words get in the way. Baby, this is foreplay. I ain't got nothing to say. Don't let words get in the way. Don't let words get in the way. Baby, this is foreplay. I ain't got nothing to say. Don't let words get in the way. Don't let words get in the way. Baby, this is foreplay. I ain't got nothing to say. Don't let words get in the way. Don't let words get in the way. Hello, Jay, like the letter. Remember me? I spoke on how you walked in your stilettos. Majestically moving, should be walking on rose petals. I can't lie, I dropped to one knee for you. If I was that type of dude, I'm the type that's rude. Don't hesitate to make the first move. I just wanna set the mood and find out what you into. Your favorite color and your favorite food. The things that you enjoy to do whenever time is permitted. I know my timing is perfect. Your last relationship ended. For us to meet, you deserve it. Many times you heard this. Sounds like a broken record. I never break that heart again after it's been mended. Endure the pain inflicted. Now this chapter has ended. When have you ever seen a flame rekindle once it's extinguished? With this realness was taught to start the way that I wanna finish. My first thoughts was to initiate the ground for commitment. My motion is to keep on going until you're gone. Biting my fingertips and sticking out your tongue. Gripping your nipples, making your areolas lunge. You're already here, might as well have you for lunch. Baby, this is foreplay. I ain't got nothing to say. Don't let words get in the way. Don't let words get in the way. Baby, this is foreplay. I ain't got nothing to say. Don't let words get in the way. Don't let words get in the way. Baby, this is foreplay. I ain't got nothing to say. Don't let words get in the way. Don't let words get in the way. Baby, this is foreplay. I ain't got nothing to say. Don't let words get in the way. Don't let words get in the way. All I wanna do is pick you up, lift you up, and gift you up. Got a lot of love to give you, but my whip messed up and my bank ain't much. Let me go beside where I flash, don't touch. Leave the sheets messed up, it's a royal flush. I love the way you look when I make you blush. Imagine what happened when our bodies meet up and our skin do touch. And chemistry erupts. Hands won't work when you're trying to stand up. Rainbows and handprints from me smack on your butt. Given a chance, you know that I'ma beat it up. Mess up your hair, but I'll better fix it up. Living for real, just tear the applications up. Foreplay, no play, I do what I do. Say get lit like I ate this, so gas or some do say. Gas or some do say. Gas or some do say. Foreplay, no play, I do what I do. Say get lit like an eighth, it's a gas or some do say. Baby, this is foreplay. I ain't got nothing to say. Don't let words get in the way. Don't let words get in the way. Baby, this is foreplay. I ain't got nothing to say. Don't let words get in the way. Don't let words get in the way. Baby, this is foreplay. I ain't got nothing to say. Don't let words get in the way. Don't let words get in the way. Baby, this is foreplay. I ain't got nothing to say. Don't let words get in the way. Don't let words get in the way. Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
I'll be at the house same night, no doubt about it, I'ma do you right. Shorty, if it was me, you wouldn't have to worry about a thing. I'm a boss, you ain't messing with a lane. Shorty, if it was me, I take you places you ain't never been. You be smiling while you bragging to your friends. Mommy, all you gotta do is call. I'ma pull up stunt, just tell me what you need. It's nothing, shorty, if it was me, a lot of things would be different. Somebody know how to talk, but at the same time, listen. Walks through the park, hold hands, tongue kissing.
tell you how to make it when you're messing with addictions, hard living. Show you that it can get better. Yeah, them seasons know to change. It be all types of weather, but together, me and you can shield from the rain. If I said it, then I meant it. Blaze ain't never been a lame, simple and plain. Keep it real, that's how it is. Put a ring on your finger and produce a couple kids. Do it big. Just give you what you deserve. I'ma show you all actions, kinda louder than the words. Brand new picture that you never seen or heard. Perfect with the flick, rated shorter on the swerve. Understand it good, never getting on your nerves. Nice vibe with the wood, sitting looking at the birds. If it was me, I'd be at your house every night. No doubt about it, I'ma do you right. Shorty, if it was me, you wouldn't have to worry about a thing. I'm a boss, you ain't messing with a lame. Shorty, if it was me, I'd take you places you ain't never been. You be smelling while you bragging to your friends. Mommy, all you gotta do is call. I'ma pull up stunt, just tell me what you need. It's nothing. Shorty, if it was me, dream light, but I'ma put it to reality. Support, commitment, connection like a battery. We mad and weak, bound to bring a smile. Cause ain't nothing coming perfect, it be up and down. Riding around the town, looking from a distance, waiting for the right time to give you what you're missing. Script already written, let's just make it happen. Kick back, shorty, chill, let me be a captain. It's not really rapping, I'm just being honest. Motivated and determined, smoking on the chronic. Yeah, mommy rocket, dancing night away. Mike Jackson, I'ma bring back a brighter day. Straight relaxing, feet up while the music play. No contractions, but me about to penetrate. Game, give or take, king, you the queen. Baby, hold my hands, they come and live this dream. I'll be at the house every night, no doubt about it, I'ma do you right. Shorty, if it was me, you wouldn't have to worry about a thing. I'm a boss, you ain't messing with a lame. Shorty, if it was me, I'll take you places you ain't never been. You be smiling while you banging to your friends. Mommy, all you gotta do is call, I'ma pull up stunt, just tell me what you need. It's nothing, shorty, if it was me, take your place for sure, you ain't never been. A nigga that's gonna ride or die, 100 to the end. Saying us as a team, if we lose or win, just tell me what you need, but I don't pretend. A man can't help but blaze, speak the truth. Know that roses coming red and the violet's blue. You, baby, believe I'ma get a world. Whole heart, diamonds too, and a couple pearls. Listen, girls, kinda strong, how I feel inside. Daddy here to get along, and they tryna lie. Dive, only way I'm about to go is deep. Or TLC, sorta on the creep. Weeks, maybe months, stuff be taking time. If it was me, guaranteed I'ma blow your mind. ASAP, no waiting in line. But you would see it's meant to be the way that we shine. Me, I'll be at your house every night. No doubt about it, I'ma do you right. Shorty, if it was me, you wouldn't have to worry about a thing. I'm a boss, you ain't messing with a lame. Shorty, if it was me, I'll take you places you ain't never been. You be smiling while you bring it to your friends. Mommy, all you gotta do is call, I'ma pull up stunt, just tell me what you need. It's nothing, shorty, if it was me. Shorty, if it was me, Blaze gon' give you the world. Diamonds and pearls. Come roll with a G. Mad Music NT. Blaze.
And I'm presenting to you this brand new classic. Check it out.
Wait. Bust down quick, little thought, keep bustin'. Bust round, looking to the face, not be buzzing. Touchdown, throw it back and intercept the fuck it. I'm flexing, finessing them high as a rocket. Come with a mask and you empty your pocket. Juice and drop a condom, bust it, puffing on the ganja, need the marijuana. Mama told me get an education, I ain't listen. Cooking up the dough, swear whipping in the kitchen. Tell you want a homie, see the money, you be switching. Front to the back, to the front, I'll be switching. I'm fucking it. Fucking bitches in this fucking lit. The pussy dry, you some fucking spit. It's horny getting with the fucking shit. I am not so. I'm anti-suffocating and a real dandy. If you hate me, understand me taking off. I know I'm not laying on my bed. Double red, don't be faking, I'm fed up. Before I get cash up. Fuck where you been? Nowhere, bitch, I'm back now. Everything good like a fiend from the crack rock. Except for your bitch, ain't shit like a flat rock. If I make eye contact, I mean jackpot. But I've been deep in my bag like a snack shock. Me, G-boy, and this max is a gas shop. If you don't like how I'm laying, make it gat pop. But y'all only do that on your laptop. Tight on my stomach, arm, chest, and my back now. Rack now, we been through there, hell and back now. So play crazy, and that's how you make me laugh. Now my sound bad, but he love bubbles in his bath. Now ever hear me up there, trouble on your ass now. Much I paying on the cribs, nothing, bitch, I cashed out. Same goes for them 2 whips in the back. Now how much I pay for them 2 bitches, bitch, I cashed out. I'm anti-suffocating and a real dandy. If you hate me, fed up. Foreign gang, chuck. You wanna shoot? I'm trying to look. Squeezing that bitch, I can't stop like I'm stuck. It's in the clip and I keep that bitch stuck. Put that bitch out if you thinking he tough. Fucking bitch. Morning 10, you know we fucking shit. Shooting niggas on my bucket list. Fucking dick, you take the fucking fist. Ain't taught me no kissing. I am not I'm anti-suffocating and a real brandy. If you hate me, don't understand me taking off. I know I'm all in. Got my bread up. Double red. Don't be faking, I'm fed up. Foreign gang, chuck.
Who I am now because of my past. Double G status because of my class. Ladies, they love it, they love when I pass. They fuck with you first and they fuck with me last. Come with me fast, we taking off. These haters is mad, these haters is soft. Came with the cash, still taking the loss. They bet what they had and we taking it off. Flake with the call, blocking the foul. Stay in my way and I'm knocking you down. Wish I could run, but I'm not gonna frown. You hate on me and my block for the crown. Now that I'm up, my net is on roll. These haters upset and they pacing me low. Chasing the dream, we chasing the dope. Never catch up if you chasing me slow.
I'm anti-suffocating and a real brandy. If you hate me, don't understand me taking off. And I know I'm not laying on my bread up. Double red, could be faking, I'm fed up. Foreign gang, chuck.
Bullet on the mic. Running from pain, running from past. But I'm still going. I've been running from the pain, I've been running from the past. Anybody that got a problem with it, you can kiss my ass. I've been running. Run away, 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 run away from the pain all the way every day. I've been running from pain, I've been dodging the past, been fighting to make it out, making sure I'm never last. I've been running. Run away, 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 run away from the pain all the way every day. Everybody get up and listen, listen. Bullet got a brand new mission. I've decided to write and give a little insight on my life and what it's like to fight for a vision. Late night staying up till 5, get knocked down, but I still got pride. Got a woman that I love with 2 little girls and a little boy still working at 9 to 5. Wake up every day so I know that I'm alive. Rather get sleep when I close my eyes. Gotta keep pushing, let them know what's mine. Speak that truth with a lyrical rhyme. I'ma get it together, making it to another level, and I promise it'll get better in due time. Wanna walk away, go ahead, that's fine. Just know when you go that I lose my mind. Let me spit a little something real to vibe to. Why can't you see the things that I do? It's nothing but a battle with a beat to fight to. Saying things that we know are nothing but spiteful. Hold it all in till we can't anymore, so we might as well be aiming at each other with a rifle. I know I say a lot I don't like you, but you're the only one that I wanna say goodnight to. So you gotta hold on and trust. Music runs fast, you see I'm in a rush. I want you to have everything that you touch. Everything I do it for us. So I'm asking you to love me back. I just wanna make it last. I've been running from my past like I'm a buck. I'm running back. Running from the pain, I've been running from the past. Anybody that got a problem with it, you can kiss my ass. Run away, 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 run away from the pain all the way every day. I've been running from pain, I've been dodging the past, fighting to make it out, making sure I'm never last. I've been running. Run away, 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 run away from the pain all the way every day. I gotta fight to get the motivation. Looked up and I tried praying. God, please let them know that I'm not playing. This is all real shit that I'm saying. Had a rough start with a tough heart, ripped apart in the dark, but you see I still made it. I found the light and then started to write. Make use of my time with the vision that I painted. Always on the move, might get a little jaded. Gonna start rapping and I feel sedated. True rap artist, but I'm underrated. True rap artist, that's what I stated. That we hear my voice and that is not debated. You really don't know how long I've waited. Speak the truth, cause your days are dated. To the end of the road where the pearly gate is. Visit hell and get reinstated. If you think you know me, you are mistaken. I'm a man on a mic with a fist raising. Say what you want about me, it won't faze me. There's only one that can drive me crazy. Kept it close and got 2 little babies. I'll be fighting for them until I push up daisies. When I come home, my little girls amaze me. Never had it hard, but I lived a mad life. Angry like Jack ripped the crack pipe. Mama took me to a dot, get with that right. Said just talk, give up The mad fight, maybe when you fight your dad, start with that night. Get it all out, better get the facts right. I told him I'm okay, my mama said I'm destined to be an asshole living out my dad's life. Running from the pain, I've been running from the past. Anybody that got a problem with you, you can kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Run away, 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 run away from the pain all the way every day. I've been running from pain, I've been dodging the past, fighting to make it out, making sure I'm never last. I've been running, run away, 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 run away from the pain all the way every day. I've been running from pain, I've been dodging the past, fighting to make it out, making sure I'm never last. I've been running, 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 running.
Yeah. We back at it again and still running with them Buckeyes. It's Ape Shizz Radio. Your boy Juan Rhymes. Be easy on the mic.
Yeah.
Man, don't that song just get you amped?
Hey, it do though.
Bro, that shit is hard. Shout out to my motherfucking man Bullet, the real Bullet, for doing this thing. I'm going to keep blasting it because, like I said, that song is hard as hell. For real. I had the privilege of actually seeing him perform that live a few times. And it gets no better. Like, that's one of them songs you just wake up in the morning and just like, you know what? I'm going to skip breakfast. I'm ready to go. I'm running with this shit. I'm running. So on the other concerns, something that I've been meaning to talk about because it always bothers me. And that's sex offenders. And I know it's like, damn, Juan, you really going there? Yeah, I am, because it's a situation that I find strikingly odd. You know, in everyone's mailbox, you get those cards because they have to register. They have to update their registry, especially when they're moving into a community. And I had the pleasure of doing some research on this, and the limitations, I believe, is 500 yards to 2,000 yards away from where children congregate at. So please tell me, America, community, public, government, please tell me. I live in a short north, aka Wyland Park, aka University District, has all those names, but the real short north. That's where I live, from the short. Please tell me where you think 8th Avenue and 9th Avenue is far, within that distance of requirement, from an elementary school that is on 7th Avenue. That don't sound like 500 to 2,000 feet away. Not only for the school, but for the community. Now I get it. You know, you got the reforced entry thing going on. Everybody deserves a second chance. But I'm tired of getting these registry papers in my mailbox for motherfuckers whose mind ain't right, that live literally 2 to 3 blocks away from me. It really makes me kind of be leery of when I let my children outside. So, probably we're going to talk about that. Do you feel comfortable knowing that someone of that kind of mental dysfunction, or whatever, however you want to call it, lives that close to you? Because that's close to me. Like, 2 blocks is like going to the corner store or going down to your people's crib, you know, just to chill, whatever. That's not that far. Walking or driving. Hell, even if you want today's scooter now, which seems to be the most meaningful way to get around, because I see motherfuckers on these scooters now, man, more than ever.
Yeah.
In the street, on the sidewalk, and that's just crazy. But back to the matter at hand, do you feel comfortable knowing that a sex offender doesn't live that far from you?
I mean, I wouldn't.
I mean, I'm not thinking about me. I'm thinking about for, you know what I'm saying, these young girls nowadays who are not built like little girls.
Right.
You know, you got a 13-year-old who look like she's 25. Like, it really is something in the food and the water that we feed our children. And you never know. You just never know. You know, these kids, these boys, girls get up early in the morning to go catch their bus to school. I'm talking like 5:30, 6. You know, it's still dark outside. Some of them even taking the risk of walking to school at that time. And you got these individuals who don't live that far, who could be out lurking at this time. You know, it blew my mind that it was somebody I knew. I didn't know was a sex offender until the paper came to my mailbox. And I just shook hands with this person. Been around, he's been around kids and everything. And it just really made me think differently of that person. I couldn't be cool with him no more. Like, nah, we done. We ain't got nothing else to holler about. Like, you out of line. Now, I can honestly tell you, me as a youth coach, dealing with children, sometimes I've actually had to remove people from the park when I'm practicing because they'll be sitting out there. And it'll be a parent that'll come over and say, hey, that person's a sex offender. I got their paper in the mail. And they just be chilling in the park. You're not supposed to be there. But again, that person lives 2 to 3 blocks away. So we got a problem. And I just want to know, is it anybody else's problem or am I in this boat alone? Because I'm not just worried about my kids. I'm worried about all kids. All kids matter in this situation. Everybody does. Right. And I'm not knocking or hating on them, saying that they don't deserve the right to, move somewhere. But come on, you know your limitations. You know you're not supposed to be living that close. Like, can you count? So, what's your take on that, E? Because I don't want to be over on the station live ranting, but I got a big problem with this.
I mean, I feel what you're saying, bro. I mean, because I wouldn't feel comfortable. I got kids too, man. And I got young kids, man. So I wouldn't feel comfortable with, a pedophile living that close, within the range of the schools or even the range where I live, with my kids there. So, I mean, I definitely understand where you're coming from. I mean, that would make me a little uncomfortable too. That's why any pedophile, information I get through the mail, I hold it. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. Because you can't be too sure at all.
Man, you're right. You can't be too sure. I mean, sure, everybody deserves a chance, but you never know. These cats can have a relapse at one moment.
A lot of these dudes are repeat offenders, man, and they have second and third chances, and they still do what they do. So,
I mean, literally, you have to register. I mean, the people who register them, are y'all counting? Are you taking it in fact like, hey, whoa, wait a minute, there's a school in this area that you trying to live in, and you know your limitations. Like you gotta move further out. But that's almost impossible nowadays. You got them living in an elementary school. You can't move them that far up to campus because you got campus kids there. So it's like, where is it suitable living for them to not be in the vicinity of where children or young women congregate at?
On the range, where the deer and the antelope play.
Out in the mountains, bumfuck Egypt. That's where y'all need to be. That's where y'all need to be.
I mean, I don't know. Don't ask me.
But I just want to bring awareness to that because it's just something that always bothered me. Like, it's just something I just can't condone. Like, you a little bit too close for comfort. Speaking of another situation I brought up, these motherfucking scooters. Dude, do you know how many streets, neighborhoods, communities that I've driven by and just seen these bitches laying everywhere?
Oh, they all over, bro, they all over the city.
Bro, they everywhere. And you see on the news where they actually got the chick for driving under the influence of one of them motherfuckers?
Nah, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, bro, they took her to jail driving under the influence on a scooter. Not only that, she was going the wrong way.
Oh, she was scooting
in the street. She was going the wrong way.
So she was scooting while intoxicated.
Yeah, she was scooting while intoxicated. We gonna say that. That's a new term. Scooting while intoxicated. But yeah, bro, they yoked her off, ran a 50 on her, everything. It's like, damn, is that serious now?
I know they didn't ask her for no license because she wasn't driving a motor vehicle. So,
I mean, it is motorized, so that counts.
But it's not a vehicle.
It's
a motorized piece of equipment, but it's not technically a motorized vehicle. Would it be? Would it be motorized?
I mean, you ride on that bitch. It has a motor. You got to start.
It got 2 wheels, right? I mean,
hey, a bike got 2 wheels.
A motorcycle was a motorized vehicle, and it has 2 wheels.
I don't know, man, but
But you don't have to have a license for the scooters, though.
True. So do you think they were wrong for that?
Maybe they need to look a little deeper into these scooters and dig a little bit deeper.
I mean, it's got to be some kind of law against that because you got the lanes in the street for it's not there for
when
nothing.
You want a moped and you want a motorcycle, whether it's a chopper, a motorcycle, or one of them little crotch rockets, you gotta have you a license for that and license plates for that. You understand what I'm saying? So
all you need for a scooter is a credit card,
a debit card. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they might need to look into that a little bit more because y'all want these motherfuckers to be on the streets. Y'all not asking for these people to ride them scooters on sidewalks. Okay, y'all got the little bike lanes in the streets with the motorized vehicles, with the cars. So you're asking people already to risk their lives in streets with the cars, and people be drinking, be smoking weed, be doing whatever the hell they be doing behind the wheel. You understand what I'm saying? So people out here risking their life on these damn things. Like me personally, I'm old school. I grew up riding my bike on the damn sidewalk.
Get y'all's ass out the fucking street, holding up traffic.
I'm not finna ride my bike in no street because I know at the end of the day, car beats bike every time. I don't care what scenario you think you in or how big you think you are. Car is always gonna beat bike or always beat scooter. So I'm not putting my bike or my ass on no bike or no scooter in the street. That's not gonna happen. So y'all need to reevaluate that law, please, because people out here getting killed, man. Like
I know you've been in traffic because I have my motherfuckers ride on a bike.
Yeah,
these motherfuckers be pedaling
in my car, yeah, fearing for their life, yeah, definitely.
Like, nigga, you not going nowhere.
Not
fast.
for me though, because I make sure I get the fuck out their way. But it be other motherfuckers out there driving their cars who don't give a goddamn about who's driving the bike or on the scooter. I done seen it happen, so I'm just like, yeah, y'all need to reevaluate that shit, because y'all asking motherfuckers to risk their life or commit a crime by not driving their shit in the street. So yeah, y'all need to reevaluate that shit. That's not right.
You ever seen somebody on a bike get pulled over?
Because
you say he don't signal when he turn the corner?
I've seen people on the bike get pulled over for driving their shit on the sidewalk, yeah.
That's the safest place for them.
Yeah, but I've seen them get pulled over for that. So what I'm saying is they need to reevaluate that shit, because I, for one, am not finna ride my bike or no scooter on the street. I'm not putting my life in the hands of nobody behind four wheels with a 2-ton vehicle. That's not finna happen with me. And I'm on a damn scooter that weighs 50 pounds.
But other than that, man, these mugs be everywhere, on every corner, every street, just lounging.
Y'all be careful out there.
Whoever picking these motherfuckers up in the morning is getting paid.
Hey, y'all be careful out there on the scooters, man, because it ain't even the car accidents that I'm seeing. It's motherfuckers out here driving them bitches drunk and high as hell, and they hit a little pothole or the littlest pebble out there in the street, and they getting fucked up.
I'm sorry, I'll be the one that laugh at somebody to fall off the damn scooter.
Bruh, I done seen it. and like they in the emergency room, like, I'm okay. Like, damn, how did you fall in the first place? You on a scooter.
You couldn't hop up and put your feet down?
Like, how fucked up was you? How fast how fast are them things, man? Hey, I never rode one. Somebody let me know. Please contact Ape Shizz Radio and let me know how fast those scooters even go. Because I never been on one. I done talked to people who've been on them. I done heard people say they go about 35, 40 miles an hour or some shit like that. That's fast. That's fast, okay?
That depends on if that bitch is charged up or the way.
Listen, that's fast. That mean you competing with cars going down Livingston Avenue, going down
I wouldn't even take a
Main Street,
scooter down Livingston Avenue
and Broad Street. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's danger zone.
Yeah, you right there with the cars. So if you going that fast on a scooter and you ain't got no protection around you, oh, you a bad motherfucker. Because you out there risking it all. You risking it all with them cars. I'm telling you that right now, because you don't know who you next to. I mean, no offense to my foreigners, all right? I love y'all. All right? Y'all make America what it is. Everybody here is, pretty much foreign, man. We all foreign from a whole nother land. You know what I'm saying? That's what make America, America. But look, some of y'all foreigners can't drive, man. All right? I'm going to go ahead and just put it out there. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it out there. Some of y'all can't drive. I done been ran off the road a couple times. Okay.
I don't even know how these motherfuckers get their license. Like y'all go in and they just get it.
I know.
Bruh.
I know.
Hey,
I know how they.
Schottensteins. We gotta stop that.
Yeah, nah, it ain't.
We gotta get these motherfuckers out that parking lot.
It ain't got nothing to do with Schottensteins. It's about the people who giving their test to them and passing their test and giving them the driver test. They Somalians and they Africans too, so they're looking out for them.
Nah, that's not fair.
That's what they do.
That's not fair.
That's what they.
Because I couldn't drive until I passed the maneuverability test.
Yeah, but that's what they do. That's what they do. What I'm saying is,
these motherfuckers be making right hand turns from a left hand lane and shit.
Some of y'all can't drive, man. And y'all know y'all can't. Keep your ass off the road. Take your ass back over to Schottensteins and throw them cones back out there in the parking lot until you get the hang of it, okay? Because you going out there risking people's lives. Damn all that.
Get a Coda bus pass with some skates.
Or take your ass back out there in Schottenstein's parking lot and put them cones back down until you feel comfortable to hit the road with other cars. Because y'all out there risking people's lives, okay?
What was that statement? You do all that trading in Schottenstein just to pull out and crash on Ennis?
Hey, man, look.
That shit had me weak.
Man, that shit real.
That wasn't far. That's just right out the parking lot.
That shit's real. That shit's real.
More of that. Let's be safe on the road. Let's reevaluate these laws with these sex offenders and these motherfucking two-wheel motorist situation here. Like some of that shit is meant for the sidewalk.
OHIO. Shout out to my Buckeyes.
Let's get this shit in order. We need to reevaluate some things. It's the only way America will really be great again. Cause somebody already trying to do it and they ain't doing a very good job. Hint. We're gonna take another break, and we're gonna get into some real heavy hip hop, represented by some ladies. Ladies of hip hop. They're like, ladies is really taking over the game right now. If you haven't noticed, I listen to the radio. All I hear is female rappers now. It's like I don't know if anybody's paying attention to this trend and this epidemic that we got, but like it's really taking off really far. It's like I hear most new rappers is now females, and they got bars better than some niggas. So I happen to come across a few of them. You gonna hear them on the next playlist. It's coming up right now. Ape Shizz Radio. One Rise. Be easy. We holla.
MyFlashStore.net, the internet's #1 beat marketplace. Buy beats from thousands of top producers at the marketplace. Keep on, keep running.
Let's go. Let's go. It's out with me, fucker.
I done walked down glory roads, I done ran up savage lanes, and I can't tell which is different, cause they got paid the same. Gotta watch for the potholes, gotta watch for the kids in the street. They saw me murder songs, take a look what I did on the beat. Anything on my flow, anything on my right, make you wanna sit down, make you wanna listen and hype. Every time you flow, every time you write, make you wanna just frown, make a nigga really wanna fight. Your bars have no content, y'all call all this nonsense. It's weighing on me heavy, so I dream of home and constant. Listen, I told my God, just pimpin' back up and just play your lane. Put you in the driver's seat and now I'm all filled up with pain. I'm in control and I'm gon' take us off up in a plane. Leading for this rapture till my body has an empty vein. I'm from an era where you need to mind your business. So me beating on your skull, your bro won't be so kind to witness. Could've kept up with them niggas out before me at this rate. I ain't even supposed to be alive or fire at this date.
Not here to meet the soul in the business, nah. Not here to meet the soul in the business, nah. Not here to meet the soul in the business. I'm trying to get my paper, keep your nose in your business, nah. Not here to meet the soul in the business, nah. And not here to meet the soul in the business, nah. Not here to meet the soul in the business. I'm trying to get my paper, get your own in the business.
Go and keep pedaling, my mind keeps meddling, settling and never. I'm destined for whatever. Was raised to get this cheddar. I got it out the streets. I've been a humble beast, preparing for the feast. My face filled with grease, light up front for the grief. Now it's carrots on my teeth. I came from underneath, while I'm destined for the sky. You can see it in my eyes. Bought a chain, what a prize. They surprised, I arrived. Apologetic for the lateness. Mr. Greek chasing greatness. King feeling your highness.
My touch is on minus. I don't wanna take a minus, but I gotta take a minute. I'm never getting winded. Been working on my cardio. Paradise Coolio. Got you still in Julio. She looking for a Romeo. And she wild rodeo. The weed leave me comatose. I'm thinking that I'm overdosed. My brain say it overspoke. When you gon' learn the ropes?
Now I here to be the soul in the business, nah. Now I here to be the soul in the business, nah. Now I here to be the soul in the business. I'm trying to get my paper, keep your nose in your business, nah. Now I here to be the soul in the business, nah. And now I here to be the soul in the business, nah. And now I here to be the soul in the business. I'm trying to get my paper, get your own in the business.
I thought it was silly when Nelly was stuffing them in his hair. Now everybody going to Willy Wonka to get their hair done. Carry tools, ain't a pair of shoes when I air one. All you hear is boom, boom, clapping like a snare drum. Anyway, I'm saying, man, it's kinda weird to put it nice, trying not to say it's kinda queer. You ain't scaring me, I don't live my life in fear. If you don't live that life, I wouldn't really try it here. Acting like a killer, but you looking like an idiot. It's getting harder to take these clowns serious. Skinny little jeans, just a pussy on his period. Watching what you eat to keep a figure for appearances. Me, I'm eating rappers, stupid haircuts and all that. Get your hair rocked back, where was your squad at? If you got a gun at home, you should've brought that. Cause mine's on the lap and it's cocked back.
Now I here to be the soul in the business, nah. Now I here to be the soul in the business, nah. Now I here to be the soul in the business. I'm trying to get my paper, keep your nose in your business, nah. Now I here to be the soul in the business, nah. And now I here to be the soul in the business, nah. Now I here to be the soul in the business. I'm trying to get my paper, get your own in the business.
Selection of beats than any other website at the myflashstore.net marketplace.
Lady Pigs. Don't forget the Mad Genius. Young Yayo. That's how you feel?
Souls in the street, hearts on the air.
Flirt.
My life was tough, I was brought up in those hard times. Listen, if I give it to you with some skill and hard rhymes. Shining bright, cause we living in those dark times. Erasers for a black boy and wash away these chalk lines. I'm up and down like my life is on the park ride. Granny was the only one that get me up my park side. Mama say I'm probably bad, cause I always show my ass. She wanted me in church, but I ran up to the ab. No, it seems sad, I know the Lord is glad that his son is in the booth instead of running with a strap. I'm just trying to hit a stash so my family can relax. Another chance I hope I get, and if I get it, then I'm getting half. I'm keeping all mine, I'm taking all of yours. Niggas thought it outside, now you're going back to chores. Should've did the job right before you tried to leave the house. Now you gotta watch us party in the street from the couch. See the evil in my head, they not to touch the cash. Eating snakes when we weed it, gotta cut the grass. Doesn't matter whether compass or the garbage, there's a bag. Got my soul out in the streets, but my heart is on the ass. See the evil
carcass of the garbage, there's a bag. Got my soul out in the streets, but my heart is on the app.
It's showtime, get in line when the beat go on. Peep my steez, lyrically, I am not the norm. I bring more pain than you bargain for. You agree I'm on, what you complaining for? Give me more and more, give me more, give me more. Give me my heart back, damn it, it fell on the floor. Hey yo, you missed it, they kicked it like a metaphor. This some sickness, that sick shit, blood and gore. Matter of fact, I'm raw, it really bees like that. I see you snakes in the grass, when you bite, I bite back. Like that, like that, it's all she wrote, her last letter, before someone slit her throat. A Jane Doe cutthroat, you know how that goes. Hate to be in the battlefield with broken bones. Life or death, you know I'ma hold my own. Cell by cell, really I became my own.
See the evil in my head, they not to touch the cash. See the snakes when we lead it, gotta cut the grass. Doesn't matter where the carcass of the garbage, there's a bag. Got my soul out in the streets, but my heart is on the app. See the evil in my head, they not to touch the cash. See the snakes when we weed it, gotta cut the grass. Doesn't matter where the carcass of the garbage, there's a bag. Got my soul out in the streets, but my heart is on the app. Ay. My heart is on the app.
Mad genius. We really do it.
But my heart is on the app.
Come on.
Yeah. It's gas.
Yeah.
We in this bitch. The 614 is my stomping grounds. Linked on the north, the south, the west, the east, my playground. See, niggas know when you out here, you gotta stay down. The streets is active, snatching souls, my niggas pray up. I grind all winter, it's summer, that's what I gotta do. Cause if I don't, then who gon' make sure that my family cool? Yeah, bitches mad cause I don't give these hoes the time of day. If they ain't paying or supporting, they irrelevant. See, I'm on a mission to go get this chicken, and I'm never tripping about no bitches. The cloth that I'm cut from is good, these niggas be squirting, they witty, but be more intimidated than bitches. In the 6, controlling your feelings. Watch your back, cause they plotting finessing. When you roll, keep that hoe on your side, cause you never know when shit will hit the ceiling. Catch your blessings if you get to your family. Niggas playing and taking life for granted. That's why I stay in my lane and I stay out the way, because all of these niggas insane. Rip gang, man, the goal is a milli. Switch lanes and I coop some business. Golden rag with the gold Lamborghinis. Making bread off of art, do you hear me? That's the problem with you niggas, y'all got no goals. Instead, y'all out here shoot list of fucking hoes. Screaming Black Lives Matter when a nigga get shot by the cops. Will shoot the nigga if he was an op. Y'all niggas is real funny, where your morals at? I don't wanna hear shit about shit I said, cause it's the truth. Look in the mirror, it's proof. Man in the mirror, it's you.
I'm from the east side, where all my niggas die. Yeah, where the police take your rights. Yeah, and the cops shot down for life. I'm from the east side, where the bitches like to fight. Yeah, and the streets active all night. Yeah, where the niggas bout their life.
We from the north side, we the gangsters and we ride. With the wanksters the rich side, and they bang in the 45. And on the south side, keep it stainless when you ride. Nigga hate just cause you grind, and they bang and roll with fire. I'm on the west side, yeah the hilltop keep it live. Get the bill pop game in line, but the bottom's where you shine. And on the east side, where the lamps can't go and fry. With a bang we roll or dry, and the land can't roll around.
So no shit, get the goons back. Riders in the place where the goons is at. Head on straight with a crooked hat. Lost your crowd cause we took you back. Look at that, what a hell of a ride. Hot gon' fire, what a hell of a time. Think I'm getting started, but I'm on my prime. Flow so dirty, I can feel the grind. Found my brain, I think I lost my mind. Skateboard zone, never off my grind. Cash what I call and I often buy. Get X'd out if you cross my line. Any nigga charge up, get him on the glide. Don't push wigs back, makes cross climb. Look one by one, get them all aligned. Honey's go down when it's over time. My hood is real, my hood is raw. Live by the street, my hood is law. Break that code, get a broken jaw. Truth in the prayer, no hope and flaw. Niggas in the game wanna go for claw. Ratchet make you into a smoking dog. These streets is mine, north side of clay. Shit nigga wanna wine north side of
thing.
side. We the gangsters and we ride. Where the wanksters don't reside. And they bang them 45. Ain't on the south side. Keep it stainless when you ride. Nigga hate just catch your grind. And they bang and roll with fire. Out on the west side. Get the hilltop, keep it live. Get the pill pop game in line. But the bottom's where you shine. And on that side. Where the lamps get going fried. Where the bang we roll or drive. And the lane can't roll around. Stop speaking, go and take a seat in. Class is now in session and I'm about to start the teaching. It's your eardrum, but I'm reaching cause I need your mind to listen to some voices in the game that's about to feed your mind was missing. Like some real lyricism and real hip hop. Cook the message on the slow for a real quick drop. Heard it's vacant at the top, so we slid in the spot. Hey, what's the point of moving forward if you get in and stop? You slow down, I'm gon' pass you. Pick up your speed. Wanna strive for being great, you need to get up with greed. Wanna recognize real, need to see to all. Hey, the list goes on, who keep it real with the bars? For me, I am professor, your educational testing. Follow me for some guidance, one survival through semester. If I pester with a gesture, it's to grasp with your attention just to show us room to grow. Commissions only have tuition, listen. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. We gon' break it on down to the heart of it all. Look at the minds of them now, ain't it part of it small? I think this time they know now what we call an AR. It's not only just talent, pure blessing and pimp. We the hardest with the style, all the rest of you stiffs. Let me state it out loud to correct a few skips. Hip hop, a life, a lifestyle, we call it a gift.
Yeah, I'm spitting these bars, I know y'all can't phase it. The rap game sick, I got a doctor patient. Blessed on creation, so I heal like dogs in training. I'm known to the fact he's gonna deceive the nations. Satan on my back, most high, give me the strength. Spitting dope, I'm talking keys like a locksmith. If I fall down, walk back up like Lazarus. Shoot a pellet from the can, call me Meritage. Got my swag turning heads like the exorcist. To try to smoke, niggas burning out cannabis. Gassed up, the petrodollar won't exist. If this sun don't shine, I black out like an eclipse. Confidence when I spit, to detonate the planet. I'm sending gigantic damage to iceberg your Titanic. I'm way ahead of myself, do the smart planning. Paint a picture, Da Vinci to this art canvas.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. We gon' break it on down to the heart of it all. Look at the minds of them now, ain't it part of it small? I think this time they know now what we call an AR. It's not only just talent, pure blessing and pimp. We the hardest with the style, all the rest of you stiffs. Let me state it out loud to correct a few skips. Hip hop, a life, a lifestyle, we call it a gift.
97 was the birth of a legend. I took a blessing from the gods and threw a curse, and now this pen is the weapon. Now hear you peasants be rapping, acting, I'm catching you lacking. I've been Biggie with the Timbs and get some plot for the magic. All that's happened, I thank God I got to stick to this rapping. You mumble tapping, got the beat and laid the body in traffic. I'm that nigga who not a nigga, and I'm making them panic. I took the game and then I held it for ransom. This is hip hop, nigga. Look, I'm just a child to the mic. I'm a scholar with the words, just trying to ace when I write. All these levels that I skipped just made me aim for new heights. And I ain't never sell my soul, but know I gave it my life, and that's 100. It's like crack when I spit. See, I'm the cheapest on the street, but I'm as poor as it get. And shit, they don't know it now, but they gon' know when I hit. I never thought I'd lose the calf, now I got chrome in the whip. And see it sitting on my heart that me and Joe ain't cool. We was 4 years in a rap, now it's a rap with the groove. Now it's checks if I rap, we blowing gas at the roof. And shit, y'all can keep the crown, but I can take if I choose. I'm making moves, been on my tools, and now you feeling the blues. I ain't climbed this far away just to get here and lose. Got these niggas mad cause I ain't never been in the truth. That's your girl, that's funny dude, cause I had dick in it too. Damn.
We gon' break it on down to the heart of it all. Look at the minds of them now, any part of it small. I think it's time they know now what we call it AR. It's not only just talent, pure blessing and pip. We the hardest with the style, all the rest of you stiffs. Let me state it out loud to correct a few skips. Hip hop, I like a lifestyle, we call it a gift. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. We gon' break it on down to the heart of it all. Look at the minds of them now, any part of it small. I think it's time they know now what we call it AR. It's not only just talent, pure blessing and pip. We the hardest with the style, all the rest of you stiffs. Let me state it out loud to correct a few skips. Hip hop, I like a lifestyle, we call it a gift. Jones. And one of those is guaranteed to leave a crumble man. And yeah, I'm back, yeah, I'm hitting with another jam. And after you, I'll be hitting with your motherland. And with the pistol, I'll be hitting with your mother stand. No problem with his mom, but he living with his mother staying. The 45 let out 36 shots each time. 9 shots out for you and your mother. The other 18 split in two for your brother. Another round on me and it's just for your sister. I got her tied up, what you thinking that I'm missing? Doing what I like to make it family bleed. And then I stuck with me the trunk and get prepared to flee. Bars over here, here's clarity. Your people stuff in the trunk, that's a family tree. Yank!
Wanna see me down and angry. OG told me stop her, so I will bang me. Still kicking doors, acting like it ain't faze me. Searching for a way while I rob a 380. Still serving fiends, so I know that crime pays. Young hardhead, keep surfing the crime wave. Needing in bad ways, remember them sad things. Smoking till pain stop, host in the same spot. Ride with a hot Glock, don't be a hot shot. Only take half shots, never let shit slide. Fight on where he hide, you know how we ride. Something like a Cadillac, chest pain cataracts. Calling this urgent, left stiff and still. I assist with drills, no Jack and Jill. This a whack for real, you're a daffodil. Make me clap and still, I relapse for real. He collapses still. Hey, y'all trouble now.
Trouble bearing damage like I'd always seem to find me. That's why I keep it moving like the cops right behind me. They brought up the Columbus niggas gritty, grimy. Shit pop off like we living in the 90s. That's why I said Finny stay safe right beside me. Run up on me, go and fuck around and catch a 9-piece. White chalk outline, sheets cover bodies. Bitches getting hit in the face with the shotties. Letting go shots where I'm from as I hide me. I'm in beast mode, nigga, can't nobody stop me. Follow the code, there is no other option. It's so with me that these bitches is jocking. Get it and give it the quarterback option. Show up the show and I don't care who watching. Gas is on deck so you know that I'm smoking. Tell that the whole shut out bitch keep on barking. Dumbass niggas getting found in the garbage for touching the plate of a nigga that's starving. I bust out the Peter trying to sell on my garden. I'm making sure he get the ability party. A killing spree is what these niggas that started. These niggas hating so I go retarded. Wetting these pussies like leaking like faucets. Stacking the paper, don't pop and I'm pausing. Crane to the blue so you know what I'm rocking. Stay in your place so you know where I'm knocking. Quick on the jaw like my national was Stockton. White boy they stepping around like a giant. Breaking the roof because I'm so defiant. Mixing my weed so I'm smoking a hybrid. Bitch I'm my king so there's no use to lying. Snitching on me and you get how you dying.
Yeah. That was your boy Juan Rhymes with the playlist to end out tonight's show a little early. Sorry, but I got a couple things I got to take care of, but we will be back on the air next weekend with a lot more topics to cover. I'm glad you guys stopped in and tuned into the show. I hope you enjoyed. But again, I got to make a quick run. Some urgent matters came up. But again, Ape Shizz Radio will be back next weekend. So I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Tune in where I might have a special guest here for you. I ain't going to tell you who it is, but a special guest will be in the building. And we're going to turn up even bigger. Holla back.